Let's just say nothing is going the way that I expected today. So, yeah. But we're just going to keep going. I don't want to, I'm not canceling a stream. We want to have the stream. I want to hang out with you guys. And so, yeah, today is going to be interesting for you. As you can see, the bench is still here. We did learn an interesting thing, and I don't know, well, I'll talk a little bit about the review for the 7900 XTX, but there's something new about the HDMI port on the 7900 XTX and the 7900 XT that is not playing well with certain capture devices. So we use this device called it's called a Ninja Atomos 5, and what it does is it basically, that Ninja Atomos 5, when I connect it, it does not output a signal to that device anymore. And I've done firmware updates and all this other stuff. So things that I was supposed to be doing as I was getting the bench ready ended up, basically, I'm not entirely sure. I think I have like a jerry-rig solution to basically show you stuff. But right now, there's some sort of handshake or whatever that is not happening between this and certain devices. So I cannot get an HDMI output signal to certain things. So it does work with Elgato devices, which is how I basically jerry-rigged it. So hopefully we can see some benching today, but I don't have this problem with any other GPU, but I've tried multiple of these other GPUs, multiple Radeon GPUs, and all of the new Radeon GPUs have this issue. So I basically just got finished sending a note over to, I sent a note over to the fine folks over at AMD and all that sort of stuff to get it fixed. So we'll go from there and figure it out. XTX is really having a good launch. Yes, so far it does seem. DJ Techno, I'll look at that here in a second. So far, it does seem like it's having a good launch. It looks like the reviews were more mixed than I kind of anticipated them to be. I did go and read a bunch of the nays, and I'd read a bunch of the yays yesterday. But it's interesting, on the YouTube side, a lot of people were very positive. On the retail and regular press side, I saw a lot more of the negative. So it's interesting to see how that divide kind of happened. And so it's been pretty interesting. And watching this stuff. Hey, on a rambling, but last night I thought up a crazy idea for you to do a mod workshop, put it on Twitter thread since my username and Instagram, and I wasn't sure I messaged you on Discord DM. I saw that, sorry, I saw the post. Dude, it's been a day. I haven't even read it yet. So yes, I did see this and go from there. Wait, is this live? This is absolutely live. So, and by the way, guys, I will say the 4080 also did the same thing. It sold out immediately on launch day. I do know, and I did have conversations that, from retail partners, that there weren't a ton of them at the beginning, but I do know that AMD is going to be sending a pretty substantial, steady number throughout December and January. So I expect as best as you can that we will be able to you guys will be able to get a hold of cards if you are trying to. But it was interesting. I'd love to get people to get a vote, because there was, I was reading a number of press reviews, and I think this is going to be hard for people to be objective. But it was an interesting spin, and we're gonna start with a poll, and then I'll go through the whole spiel. But you know what? I might as well just get started, because today is gonna be just a weird day. We're gonna get the build done. This isn't quite ready. I can't, like I said, I'm gonna try and output. We'll see if you guys can see it. But I was reading an interesting something that came up in just most of the retail press, is that somebody said, if you're building a PC, well, let's start with this. Let's do the first poll. How many people who are watching this stream right now? And let's put the poll out. How many people are watching this stream right now? And unfortunately, YouTuber, if you guys want to come over and do a vote over Twitch, how many people on this stream right now are using a GPU that is over $1,000, $1,000 or more? I'd love to get a vote in here. Let's do a vote. Do you use a GPU that is more than $1,000 or $1,000 or more? So let's get that vote in there, and then we'll continue the conversation. For those who are here, my name is Jesse Robey, the host of Robeytech. This is a live show. Today, during the live show, you're also going to see me randomly pause. I have to go and reshoot an intro for an ad that is coming out tomorrow, because the Xenon Flex launch is on December 15th. And so we have a live stream for all that stuff. We're going to be part of the launch for that. And we're working on an Instagram and Twitter ad. Unfortunately, I have to have Fortunately or unfortunately, Chanel's gonna come here. We're gonna film the new intro so we can get that out. And so that's basically set. So you guys are gonna see that happen in the middle of the stream. There's just a lot going on as we prepare for CES and everything else, but it should be fun. But I'd love to see the poll because there was an interesting conversation that came up. And I'd love to get this from somebody who voted yes on the $1,000 GPU thing. How much does $100 or $200 matter to you when you're spending that kind of money on a GPU? Like when you think about, I'm gonna go spend $1,000 GPU, and the average price for a PC that when somebody spends about $1,000 is between $2,500 and $3,500 when they spend $1,000 on a GPU. So the question is that how much does $200 really matter in that regard? And so it was interesting that I saw that trend, and I was like, well, you know what? I never thought about it. So, and I know I have a skewed sense of how much things are worth. And so I was just curious what people thought. Yeah, $899 again. $899 is not. So yeah, 38. So most people, the majority of people, do not have a GPU that's that expensive. Yeah. So $200. $200. So it's funny. $200. I was thinking about that. What you can buy for $200 additional dollars, what would you improve? If you're spending $1,000 on a CPU, you're probably buying a 7900X, or you're buying at least a 12700, a 137, maybe. So $200 wouldn't get you a 139. $200 wouldn't get you a 7950. It would get you. You could do an inexpensive 2 terabyte NVMe drive. It's not going to get you much faster RAM, because again, you're not going from 32 to 64 gigs is more than $200. So when you start looking at it, what does $200 get you at that level? It actually doesn't get you a whole lot. So I'd rather buy food. I'd pay $200 for no coil wine. Okay. I don't know if any of them have coil wines. It's an interesting conversation. I don't have a thought one way or the other. It was just something I never thought about when I read that. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting thought. Or more cushion for gaming. But if you're spending $3,500, if you have that kind of thing, does $40 matter? $200 in RGB fans. Okay, Rumble has the answer of the show right there. Right there, Rumble. He has it all. That's right, dude. That's what you spend the $200 on, is more RGB. That is the absolute answer right there. You get you a lot of RGB fans. $200 for RGB. That's what it is. Yeah, but a 1 terabyte drive, I mean, more than likely it is. Is that really? Hey, Riddick, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, my friend. Does that really get you all that much? Gaming laptop, $200. If you're spending $3,500 on a PC, are you gonna buy a $200 gaming laptop? No, probably not. So, honestly, $200 extra depends on the games you play. So the question, I mean, it was an interesting article. I'll try and find it, and I'll put it up on Discord. So I'd love to just have the conversation because it's going from there. But regardless, let's talk about the 7900 XTX and just how dang good this card is. And it's great to see something like this from Radeon. I'm also extremely happy with just a lot of things. Like, you know, this is brought Farger. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs as well. This has been such a treat to review, just for the simple fact that this card, I just have had none of the issues that I've had in older Radeon cards. And there's a lot of just really good tech in this. You know, and we're on the precipice of FSR 3.0, which is again their version of DLSS 3.0. We have a lot of just really you know, it's a nice size. Like we're actually going to do the Fractal. Dang it, I just forgot this. Their Snooze Mini ITX case. We can actually do a build using this GPU. But the other thing that was actually super interesting as well. Let me shut this down because we have an OS. We'll start from there. We can do some install later. But something that I saw was super interesting. I want to show you guys something, which I think is, I don't know. Maybe somebody knows the answer to this. I'd love to know. BMOC maybe. BMOC might, or somebody else might know the answer to this question, because I didn't get this until I got this Sapphire Nitro card in the mail. So a huge shout out obviously to Newegg and Sapphire Nitro for sponsoring today's stream and allowing us. The reason that we had to push to the stream to today is because we were using this card specifically for our video. And the embargo for the partner cards was today at 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Eastern. And so this is the partner card. This is actually a Sapphire Nitro card. And I want to show you something that I thought was super weird. And then we're going to take this apart. But this, I'm going to go to top down here in just a second. Because, and this half of this stuff is all the stuff I need. So this will be an interesting thing for you. Here's a top down. See if you guys can see. Okay, so this is a Sapphire Nitro Radeon RX 7900 XTX. So yes, this card does not. This must be another one. I didn't know the new. This must be a new Nitro. That's because this one I don't think does. Okay, so this is a Sapphire Nitro Radeon 7900 XTX. This is an AMD Radeon. This is the reference version of the Radeon 7900 XTX. This is a Sapphire Nitro, and this is a Sapphire. This is the Radeon reference. Do you guys see something? And then I'll turn this over. This is the Sapphire Nitro. Different fans. What are you talking about? And then this is a Nitro. This is the Nitro, and this is the 7900 XTX. This is the reference. Yeah, one has a sticker. Dude, Alexa Masha. This is an AMD Radeon Sapphire RX 7900 XTX Sapphire from Radeon. This is the Radeon. That's the Sapphire, and this is the 7900 XTX. This is the other side of it. So it's really interesting, and it's not just this one. There's also XFX sells one. The Asus one sells one. Like they are like, I'm trying to understand why they are like this. Like they're the same card. They look like the same card. So I don't know if this is interesting. I don't understand why it's like this. This is the Sapphire. No, this is not the Nitro. This is the Sapphire reference. So this is the Sapphire reference 7900 XTX. Yeah, it's just interesting that they sell them. I don't understand why they do that. By the way, I'm very careful about not getting them mixed up because I don't want to mix it up. Luckily, I know this one has a sticker. Oh, sorry, BMOC. I meant it's the Sapphire. My bad. It's not the Nitro. It's just the Sapphire. I guess it's the Sapphire reference. I think I'm used to calling them Sapphire Nitros, but they're not always Sapphire Nitros. I guess Asus does too, because I looked on Newegg site and Asus has one too. So I guess, have they always done that? Okay, I was curious. I've just never seen that before. That's new to me. I don't know. They did okay. So this is, like I said, I was just asking. This was not a mean joke or anything like that. It just literally was. I didn't understand. So it was just one of those things. I was like, oh, I've never seen this before. Okay. So anyway, guys, the card that we're using today is the Sapphire reference edition of this. Like even the AMD is like in the same for the whole thing. So anyway, huge shout out to them for sending us this. Obviously, we have the normal reference version of the card as well. And so I was just surprised. I was like, oh, because when I got this, Newegg was saying, hey, we're going to send you this card. And I was like, oh, cool. And I was really excited to do it. And then I opened it and I was like, this is the exact same card. I could have used a reference card and nobody would have ever known. You know what I mean? So that was the thing. The Nitro Vapor, I mean. Those are the ones that are significantly more expensive because I just did a whole video on those. And I guess there's some of them that are like $1,400. How much is the Vapor? So, okay, so we're going to start taking this apart because we have an OS on it, and then we'll get to the part where we build it and go from there. The Sapphire, okay, cool. Apparently, that's new for me. Unsuccesses, rumor is, and we'll see if it's true, if you really want to upgrade to a 4080, wait for a couple weeks, because rumor is there's about to be a price drop. A 3070 to a 4080 is a pretty significant upgrade. Yeah, and yeah, the other thing too is they don't have the power limits either. I'm actually really excited to see what we can do from an overclocking standpoint. And we definitely have some of those. Like I have the tough version on the way, so don't worry. We have some other ones, the Tai Chi that we're working on, Power Color, and then we'll also get another one from Sapphire. So. All right, so let's talk about giveaways, because I just thought that was really interesting, and so that's why I was curious, and I'm glad, like, you guys helped me be educated. That was not a dig. It was just more of a, hey, I didn't know why they did this. So anyway, welcome to Robeytech. I am Justin Robey. It's the host of the show. This is a show that usually happens on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Today's Tuesday, so we're going to be doing a build, and we're going to be hopefully doing some benchmarking if everything technically stays together. I feel like an EVGA stream now, where I always seem a little bit mired in tech, but it should be really fun. We'll go through the parts and stuff here in a minute. Just in the short term, I'm just going to start tearing this bench apart because we've got an OS on it and all that sort of stuff. So that way, when we can get to gaming, we actually have everything to game on. Let's talk about giveaways. We do have some giveaways that are going to happen. The first one is if we get 250 likes over on the YouTube channel, over at youtube.com/RobeyTechLive, then we will also be giving away a $25 Newegg gift card, who happens to be sponsoring today's episode. The other thing, too, is if we get a level 5 hype train, of which Farger and Riddick and Igor all tried. They did, and I appreciate them. Then we will also give away another $25 Newegg gift card. And every level 5 gives another $25 Newegg gift card. Down in the corner where it says 2058, that's how many, if we get to 2,500, then we'll give away a build. And the moment we hit 2,500, we basically give away that PC. So if we got 450 subs today, then we have a PC sitting in the other room that we would essentially just give away. It's a beautiful PC. It's got a, I think a 12700, or yeah, I think a 127 and a 3070 in it. It's the Gigabyte Stealth PC, and it's basically just ready to hit that goal. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. We also have a really exciting PC giveaway that's be coming up right around Christmas time. I'm really excited about, and that is part of the sub-only giveaway for Twitch. So the more subs we give, the better the PC that we're essentially going to give away. It's basically going to start as a 7600X with a 6650 XT, but the more subs that we get, the better the GPU gets, the better the CPU gets, and that'll be only open to subs over at twitch.tv/Robeytech. So if you want to get on that for this month, all you got to do is drop a sub using your Amazon Prime. That's free. So if you use Amazon Prime, you get 1 entry. If you subscribe at tier 1, you get 2 entries. Subscribe at tier 1, you get 3 entries. Subscribe at tier 2, you get 5 entries. Subscribe at tier 3, you get 10 entries. And then every gifted sub gets you an additional entry to potentially walk away with a PC. And so we'll be doing that on or around Christmas Eve, so probably slightly before, along with some other stuff. So it should be super, super cool. So that's going on. The other thing too is that, yeah, and then of course we're going to be playing with a new Fractal case. So we're going to be doing a mini ITX build with the Radeon 7900 XT or an XTX. And then lastly, we have the Deadpool build from Riddick that'll be happening on Saturday. He's been waiting a long time for that, so that's also going to be happening. So that's all the giveaways. That's everything that's going to happen tonight, and it should be fun. And we could easily unlock. Yeah, we have 320 people here right now, so. But should be a good stream. I'm excited about it. I know people are excited to see this case, the Fractal North, and we'll be building in that here very soon. What's up, Pig? How are you, man? So yeah, that was an educational piece for me as well, was just to learn about the reference. And I think Asus does make one, right, BMOC? I think I'm right on that. I don't know if Org's here, one of you guys. I thought I saw Asus had one as well. And if you are interested in a 7900 XTX or a 7900 XT, both of those cards are going to be on sale again, and will be on sale throughout. You know, they're going to be dropping them all day and throughout the end of December. So don't fret about not getting a card today. I have a feeling you'll be able to get one if you're looking forward to it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been mired, but you know, hey, that's just the way things go. So yeah, it was interesting. By the way, speaking of this, I don't know if you guys saw this, but did you hear about the $13,600 fake EVGA, or it wasn't fake, but somebody got a hold of one of the EVGA GPUs and then tried to sell it on eBay and say it was for charity? Did you guys see about that? I do like these RAM sticks. The other thing too is they also work really well as a slicing tool. So if you want to get in there and cut stuff, yeah. No, Pig, they pulled it. It's gone. So I think it wasn't real. So I read an article today. No, I didn't stop playing WoW Farger. I just haven't had time yet. Jay said that it was, but then I read another article today that it got pulled. It's not on eBay anymore, and for some reason I heard it was I think it was Noah from Artesian Builds. That's funny. So I heard it's not real. Oh, it is on the EVGA forums. Okay, so it's back up. Okay. Okay, so it was legit. Okay. Hey, look who's here. Hey guys, come on in. We got Chanel here. She can come and say hi. Yeah. There's there's only 330 people here right now. We got Chanel here. I remember how I told you how we might have to just There you are. You're right there. You're looking.
Oh, there I am.
Oh, okay. We'll fix it. I'll fix the sub counter and go from there. So Chanel's here. So guys, we have to re-record a. You want to just try and do the fast version? Like, just kidding. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Let's try it and see how it comes out.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is you guys are gonna watch us create a TikTok and an Instagram and all that sort of stuff, and then at the same time get a sneak peek of the Xeneon Flex. Come on, that's always a good thing, right, Chanel? We're gonna give him a sneak peek today.
We love a good sneak peek.
Somebody called you Chanel the number 5. Like that's I know. It's just funny. So, but yeah, we're gonna do that real quick. So you guys are gonna see a little bit about how the magic is made and all that sort of stuff. So then we can get Chanel home, because her husband is deep in the editing world, and we're trying to take good care of these guys because we are very busy right now, aren't we, Chanel?
We are
so busy.
Very busy. I don't know if we've been this busy before.
No, I don't think we have.
I don't know if we have.
Yeah, we just got finished booking everything for. For CES. Is anybody here gonna go to CES? I don't even know if you can, but we just got finished booking everything for CES and lots of crazy going on. So it should be fun. Nay, no one forget the other 5 Chanels if you don't count 0 or 1. So yeah, I'm gonna get this taken apart, and then we're gonna go grab the Xeneon monitor and film the episode. You guys are gonna watch some Hollywood magic. Okay, you went the wrong way right there, Mihai. So. Well, that's good. Okay, that makes me feel better. By the way, I found out that the EVGA thing that we filmed, it was legit. They just put it on the EVGA forum, so I don't know if we posted that.
We didn't post
Okay, so we'll do it. I'll do an updated one now that I know it's legit.
Do you want to do an updated one now, or do you want to?
Oh, I guess we could. We could. Yeah. Okay. But we need to look on the EVGA. I'll create a new one. I can film that one by myself. That's fine.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Don't be upset.
That sounds good.
just because you can't film all your content with me right here. It's up to $9,300 now on the forums, so that's cool. We'll do it. We'll do an updated one here in a minute. That's good that it's 93. So they just decided not to do it on eBay, huh, guys? Wow, tonight is the biggest media shower of the year. Where, Panda Pawns? Where's the meteor shower going to be at? Is it here in Seattle? Because I'd like to see some meteors. I mean, beside the meteor magic that's happening right here. No, Alan, you could do it if you set it to air cooler, and then the motherboard will keep temps down. Oh, eBay will take a cut. Okay, that makes sense. So they're just doing it via the forums. $9,300. You know what? I would pay Would you? I don't know. You think we should pay $9,300 so we can have that little piece of history?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
I don't. I think no. I think somebody else can have it who wants it way more than I do. The meteor shower will be best visible in Utah. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Oh, the new seller amount was too high. Okay, I get it is. Hey, have fun celebrating your birthday, buddy. So apparently you can go to Utah. Wait, Riddick, you're in Utah. You can go do that. I'm not going to say where in Utah. It's a big state, but you can go check it out. It's visible from all of North America. Oh, okay. We could see a meteor shower tonight.
That'd be cool.
Can you stay up all night and record that?
Yeah, sure.
You liar. I hope you would lie. You'd be like, nope. It's like, you have to be more like Deb. Deb's like, no. I was like, hey, Deb, can you? She's like, yeah, and you can record it all by yourself without me. And I'm like, okay.
No, Deb and I, we approach these things completely opposite. I respect the hell out of her, though.
Okay, so after midnight is best.
Okay.
Okay, good to know. I will be asleep. No cut free. It was posted on the charity auction part where oh yeah, that is true, Igor. I'm in Washington also. Yes, I am. We are currently in Seattle. Sorry, just getting this build ready so we can take it all apart and rebuild it. But I need a room because, you know, Chanel knows this. The Xeneon Flex is not small. Not small at all. 45 inches of not small. So it's not bad. Fluber Juby. That's a name. Fluber Juby. I'm talking to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. How are we doing on likes on YouTube? I'm on the Hood Canal on the Olympic Peninsula. Oh, wow. Where's that? I'm in Western Washington, yes. Is there another part of Washington? Okay, the meteors come from the direction of the Gemini constellation. That does not help me. Do you know where the Gemini constellation is, Chanel?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know anything about astrology. That's not true, actually.
You mean astronomy?
Astronomy? No. What's astrology?
Astrology is like how stars in the future. It's future.
Oh.
Astronomy. Yeah, I see what you're saying, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott Maxfield, thank you for it's left of Orion. I know Orion has a belt. That's all I know.
Yep.
That's about all I know when it comes to astrology. I've made that mistake before, too.
Astrology is a science.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're talking about astronomy. I know, Jedi Richard. Calm down. We're just being funny. Night Sky is a cool... Oh, so you can use Night Sky and it'll help you find them. There's an app for it. Of course there's an app for it. Okay, we're almost done here. We're just cleaning off the CPU here. So we can actually rebuild this all. I don't know why I'm taking the CPU out. I think I'm just going to clean this. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do you guys want to see the CPU seated? Do you care? I guess I don't. What cool? Oh, I'm doing a air cooler. That's right. This isn't going to help me at all. Ugh. Those astrology jokes are astronomical. Oh, snap.
After all, pretty close then.
That was, yeah, there you go. The piano music is soothing. It is called Jazz Noel. It's like, it is, oh, it's Christmas, of course. My daughter tried to get me to listen to some pop star, and I was like, nope, not during December. She was like, bruh. And I was like, no.
There's some incredible pop songs that are Christmas songs.
No. It was not, I'm not talking about pop Christmas. I'm talking about she just wanted to listen to like just a regular pop. I was like, nope, this is the time. You guys always get mad when I try to break out the Christmas music. So when I can listen to it, I am absolutely listening to Christmas music. The build tonight is in the new Fractal North. It is fancy. It's a fancy case, guys. It's gonna be. We'll get it up on the YouTubes and the TikToks and the Twitters and all that stuff here in just a bit. Is the case on a transformer? No. This is a. What you're looking at right now is actually not. This is a bench. This is an open air bench that we were using to install the OS and stuff, and I'm just prepping it to actually put it inside the case because nothing worked the way that it was supposed to today. It's a test bench. We will get to it, guys. First, we're going to record a commercial. You guys are going to see that live. And then we'll start the build. And everybody, I want you guys, let's do a huge thank you to Chanel, who drove all the way here from her house, despite needing to. I know it's not, it was highly inconvenient, but she wants to make sure that you guys get your entertainment out of me as well, because she gets entertained way too much, according to her. She's like, I'm done with your entertainment, Robey. So everybody say thank you, Chanel. Because she, like, I appreciate her time. Okay, there it is. Does Chanel own Channel? Well, oh, does Chanel own Chanel?
Oh, yeah. I do.
Oh, she does. Yeah, she works for me just out of pity. she's got more money than she knows what to do with. Literally, like, I get into her, like, some people have, like, heating in their car. She just burns cash. She's like, oh, I just used the extra $20 bills I have to keep my car heated. Chanel, the Noctua versus AIO for a Noctua that what we're doing today with the 5800X3D, it's no problem. And the best thing about it is, like, less fail points. You know, I like aesthetically how it's going to look with this case, which is why I am using it today. So, oops, what was that? That was your phone. Any TechTubers out there? Oh, well, I mean, there's, oh, wait. Are you making fun of me because I'm not a TechTuber? Is that what you're doing? Okay, guys, finally the bench is done. Take this off, and then we'll record our episode. More like she pays for all the builds. She works for you. More like she pays for all the builds because Chanel money. That's true. That's right. She's like, you know, I feel pity for you, Robey, and what you do. How much is a Fractal North? If you check down in the description below, Fragati's, there should be a link. I believe. I don't know. Tom, how much is a Fractal North? $140. There you go. Done. This is why I like doing it live, because there's always people who are just ready with the answers. Oh, thank you, Retro. Okay, we finally have the build apart. This was supposed to happen while I was offline, but it did not happen, so. But you guys are getting to ask. We're getting to just chat today. You guys are getting like one-on-one time with me, which I think is always fun. At least I pretend it is. I'm assuming there aren't so many people here right now if you weren't like wanting to be entertained. We'll get to the build here very soon, guys. Okay, let's go get the, we're gonna, here in a minute, we're gonna go get the, okay, here in a minute, we're gonna go get the Xeneon Flex, and you guys are gonna see us do some TikTok magic. And she's gonna direct me. And the thing is usually when she directs me, it's with a ruler. You're doing it wrong, Robey. No, not again. Okay, guys, this is now taken apart. Hey, UFD, did you get my message? Okay, so that's, oh, he's one of my favorite people. Yeah, it's Brett. I hope he got my message. Yay! I'm sorry it took so long, dude. It has been. Are you gonna be at CES? I understand if no, right? You got son to take care of, but he's gonna be better by next year. We're feeling pretty confident, given all the money we've raised. It's gonna be cured, and then you're gonna be able to hang out with us all the time. That's the kind of faith I got, buddy. And I don't mean that misplacedly. We're gonna cure it, sin gap. No plans. Okay. Well, hey, I do have something else that I'll call you about that I think you're going to be down for. That's in your area. And I know we still want to do the other thing we talked about. So, you met? Did you? You were not at? Oh, you were not at TwitchCon. So, I can't either. Hot news, baby. Okay. You know, that's a great question, Holly. I've actually thought about that. I mean, is it Hollis? Okay, Hollis. Okay, we are going to do this commercial, guys. This ad. Top 2% of Robey chats with me, with this being number 1. Nice. Okay, let me go grab it real quick. No, you just sit here, Chanel. No problem. No problem. Just kidding.
Pull this down right here. That also looks funny. This is like a nice little.
Yeah. I'll just have this set up for you at all times, Chanel, so you can come in here and make sure that you look good.
Okay.
Have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this? This is the Xeneon Flex. Now here, if you've never seen this, let me show you. I'm gonna blow your minds. Ready? You guys ready? Here, watch this. Here we go. Ready? It's curved. It's flat. It's curved. It's flat. Here, get these. This is actually pretty funny. This is actually what we'll do. This just blew my old mind. That's what I go to. They have a much older one, yeah, so going from there. Okay, so here we go, guys. Yeah, so, okay, so what do you want me to do?
Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing that we did before, so it'll be kind of like here, like how you had it.
Okay.
And I'll have you do the bit again where you're like, just so you're in character, and then I'll have you,
But then I'll be like, just kidding, it's not that.
Just kidding, it's not that bad.
And then
I'll cut that part into it.
Okay, cool.
Does that sound good?
Okay, sounds good. So I'm doing, so just to remind me, I'm doing this. I'm just kidding. It's not that hard. It's actually really easy. Like that. Is that what you want? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So it ends with like 500.
Yeah, okay, ready? Yeah, okay, ready? 500. I'm just kidding. This is so easy to bend. It's not even a problem at all. Look at this. It's like, it's just, I'm flapping like a bird. That's how easy it is, baby.
Cool. All right, let's do it one more time.
Okay.
And then I think we'll be good.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let me do this. Hold on, there we go. Ready? 500. I'm just kidding. This is not hard at all. It's actually really, look at that. It's just, it's like I'm flapping like a bird. It's so easy. I mean, even Twitch thinks it's rad.
Cool. That's good. Okay, cool.
Okay, you just want to cut it real quick and then we can text it? Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to get this out of the way, but now you guys can see it. And that's not a crack. It's actually how you know how it's bent. And you don't have to bend it all the way, guys. You can like just bend it a little bit if you want to. So you can have like slightly curved, or you can go all the way to fully curved. And then that crack is when you know that it's actually fully bent. But isn't that cool? It's really rad. Okay, you guys got to see a sneak peek of the Xeneon Flex. Ow. There we go. Okay, guys. So now, what you guys really came to see, here it is right here. Check this bad boy out. The Fractal North. And why everybody loves this case is because of this right here. It's fancy. Look at that. It's got wood paneling and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so there you go. Yeah, BMOC, but you can't buy a 240 hertz OLED for that much. So yeah, so it's, look, everybody say ooh ah. It's also got, check this out. Look at it at the top. This is how you know it's fancy. Here in the back here, it's leather. See the leather? It's got leather. Look at that. Look at that. It's so, look at that. Yeah, so yeah. It's got leather because that's how fancy it is. So yeah, this is the build we're gonna do today. It's not pleather, it's real leather. I don't know what you're talking about. This is legit leather. Everybody say, ooh, fancy. By the way, I need to drink something. Oh, nice, Rick. It's real hamster leather. It's yes, it's Corinthian leather. You know what? I actually don't think these are actually real wood. I think they're plastic. Oh, you know what? They might be real. I can't tell. Okay, let's Chanel. Chanel, do you think these are wood or plastic? Let's have Chanel come tell us. Igor says it's real.
Plastic.
Okay, Chanel says plastic. And she has a real taste for this stuff because she owns Chanel. Everybody's saying, dude, it's real. Okay, I'll do the taste test. Okay, here we go. Does it taste like wood? I can't tell. It tastes like plastic. Well, I believe if Hardware Connect said it's wood, and then it's real wood. I believe that. Okay, there we go. It's treated wood. Yeah, you guys got really okay. I have one other way to test this. Hey Chanel, do you have a lighter?
I don't.
We're gonna see if it burns.
I don't.
You think if we just light it on fire, guys, then we'll know, right? Because remember Monty Python is like, what else burns? You know, if it's oh, the white case has oak. Okay, so here we go. This is what we're building in today. We're doing the Fractal North. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna burn to see if it's real wood, and we'll see if it floats. That's right, we're gonna burn. It's a witch. Okay, inside of this, we're gonna be using the Ryzen. I wanted to do a great pairing. With the 7900 XTX. That was, of course, AMD. Now, you could get a 7600X. That is completely legitimate and all that sort of stuff. But honestly, right now, it's just such a great gaming CPU, and there's been some really good sales on it. And I expect it to be so. So if you wanted to do just a good pairing inside of something very fancy like this, you could, and get it for less than you would pay for, you know, an X670E or something like that. But yeah, for sure, we're just going to go ahead and pair this with a 5800X 3D, and then just see how it runs, right? Which should be a lot of fun. To keep with the stylish aesthetics of the all black that we're going to be kind of doing inside of this. We're going to be using the MSI MPG X570S Carbon Wi-Fi. This is their new S, so it doesn't have the fan on it. You know, beautiful board. It has a very, very nice aesthetic to it, and go from there. Spell check correct. Use because I typed fast. Okay. We don't. Yeah. We're gonna test it with fire. We're gonna test it with fire later, guys. Okay. So for storage. Just to keep things a little bit awesome, and I really, really do like these drives, and we already have an OS on it, so we'll see where we are at the end of the night. The WD Black SN850X from WD Black. And then we've also got the G.Skill Triton Z RGB. This is 32 gigs at 3600 megahertz, which is just perfect for that Infinity fabric. And it's going to look oh so clean inside of the build as well. And we've got Mystic Light installed, so we can go and get that squared away. To cool our beautiful build, we're going to be using the Noctua NH-U12A. This is their Chromex Black. Should have more than enough air cooling. And given that we have an all mesh case, I thought this would be a lot of fun to test this inside of an all mesh case just to see where we are. This is an airflow case in all shapes and size, you know, in all regards. So it should be absolutely fine in terms of that. For fans, we're gonna play with the new ones. So we're gonna be using the new Uni SL120 V2s. These have the new mechanic for basically putting it together. And okay, text it to me. Okay, so I'm gonna send it to them real quick. So these are the new V2 versions, which should be a lot of fun. Okay, here we go. You sent it to me? Oh, there it goes. So here it is. Let me see. I'm gonna send it to them now. How about this? How about this? And I'm gonna watch it real quick to see if I think it's good, because Chanel made it. Fine. 500. I'm just kidding. This is not hard at all. It's like I'm flapping like a bird. It's so easy. You might be asking, Robey, what are you doing? Well, okay, we'll see what they say. Yeah, I like that. That should work well. Okay, I'll let you know. They'll respond here pretty quick. So, okay, cool. So we got the Uni Solo V2s, which is the new Lian Lees. We got 6 of those to basically put in there, including in the back. So for fans, I'm sorry, the cables, we're going to be using the Black Mix from Asia Horse. So it's going to be kind of a darked out build with a little bit of RGB inside. For power, I don't think I needed this kind of power, but we're going to throw it in here anyway. It's the new Be Quiet Dark Power 12. This is their 1,000 watt. I just like the way this looks. It's just a cool looking PSU, and I hadn't used it that. So we're going to throw this in there. And then lastly, we're going to be using the Sapphire Reference 7900 XTX, not the Nitro, the Reference. To be super clear, so we're going to be throwing that in there. So it should be a beautiful black, red type build with a little bit of, this is kind of my hope, with a lot of black and red, with a little bit of white from obviously so we'll see how this whole goes in there. So it should be, so why RGB? It's not a see-through case. Believe it or not, so I actually have the Leviathan, the Legionnaire, and I like the way the RGB still looks through the mesh side panel. So you still get all the airflow benefits, but you still can see quite a bit of RGB through the mesh side panel, which actually looks really, really nice. So it is mesh, so thank you. Pagla was like, I thought Pagla was saying it's not see-through. I'm like, yes, you can absolutely see through it, but yes, it does come through and it looks actually pretty nice. So it should be a very pretty build, and it should also perform very well, which is what we care about here on Robeytech, is performance and aesthetics, because you can have a world in which you have both. Actually, it looks like there's mounts here on the side, so we can take a look at it when we take it apart. So yeah, there we go. There's a new power supply. The GPU can do ray tracing. Yes, it has new ray tracing cores. And I have all of my data, so if you guys want to go through it and talk about it, but I think for the most part, like, my reviews are very similar to everybody else. I like the build. Now, I will say all of the data that everybody has is now out of date because they just got finished dropping new drivers today. They came out this morning at 6 a.m. We do have those updated drivers on the build already, so we might see some performance improvements. We'll be downloading stuff real time just to show that stuff off. And I was also told, is anybody here a Fortnite fan? But I was also told to take a look at Fortnite ray tracing. Apparently there's just been a lot of work on that, so we're gonna show that off a little bit today too. 153 at 250 likes, guys. Let's get those likes done. There we go. Okay, so you guys want to take a look at the build? You guys want to take a look at the case now because there's some questions. A couple things that are really nice. One, from the side camera, you just pull this. It's really nice. Look at that, just pops right off. Well, I like it. You don't have any ability to mount, obviously, to the mesh, but there is mounts at the top of the case. And it's toolless, which actually makes it really nice. For the side, we do have this. Now it's interesting, it looks like what they've done is they've got quite a bit of paneling here just to keep with sturdiness, but it is still all mesh. But you cannot do mounts on the side for the fans or anything like that. So, hey, what's up, Bobby Cat? How are you? We'll do the other side. He just got finished talking to me. He's like, who's on the text? So I was like telling him who's on it. So hopefully we'll have an answer soon. We do have Lee and Lee V2 fans. And they are RGB. Okay, so we also have, we're gonna undo this other side here, rip it out. There we go. So just a kind of solid side black panel. Now for cable management and stuff, looking on the back here, so we do have, again, lots of airflow here in the back. We're going to be mounting a fan to the rear here. Looks like you can do a 120, maybe a 140. We'll take a look at that on the side. You do have mounts on the back for 2.5-inch SSDs. We have, your standard cables. I'm looking to see if it has a full front panel. No, there's still split front panels, which is unfortunate. You have two 3.5-inch drives that you can install in the back, which are with removable bays. Interesting mount mechanism here at the bottom in terms of mounting them. You can move them left and right. There's actually 4 connection points at the bottom, so you can move them left and right and create more room. For the sake of this build, we're not going to use them, so I'm just going to, they're easy to remove. Wow, that's actually really easy. And look, they come with Mickey. They got Mickey.
Hey guys, it's Mickey Mouse. Today we're building in the Fractal North. Woohoo! Hi, Minnie. Woohoo!
I don't know, just adding that in there.
Hey Chanel, let's see if they said anything.
He said, okay, oh, here, I'll let you look at it. Disney's gonna sue.
Oh boy, guys. Today, I'm really excited about building a PC. We're gonna build all sorts of things. And I love air cooling. Oh boy. Hey, Pluto.
Thanks, Bernie. Top center. Okay, this is going to a fan hub. So there's a 4 fan hub right there in the center. You've got an indented space here for your cable management. and then you have a lot of room at the bottom. I don't know, JDAS. That would actually probably hurt after a while. Okay, there we go. And there, okay, so there's those with the Mickey Mouse bits. I don't know what to do about that. And then there, you've got your North accessories. Does anybody know why they call this the Fractal North? I'm just curious. And then the front, oh, there's your wood paneling. It just pops off really easy, actually, in terms of popping off. You get a lot off of the side here. And then you got your pretty big 140 millimeter. I may not replace these because I want to make sure we have good airflow. So I might keep these the same and then just have RGB on the top and the back, but keep the front with the bigger fans just for performance purposes. If I had some larger 140 millimeter Lee & Lee fans, I would do that. But yeah, no, there's the case. Pretty straightforward. Oh, wait. I think, hey, we got one more piece, guys. So we got this little piece right here. So you can just do this. So you take that off. And then this little bit. There it goes, slides out and then comes off. And there, you've got this. And then the other thing too, what do you think?
Yeah, I responded as you, but just like, yep, I'll have her do that. So I'll smooth out the beginning a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'll add the text and I'll send you another draft tonight just to send so we know what to
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, if you, well, I'll just say we'll send you another draft.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think?
A couple hours.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have to go run a couple errands.
Okay. But that's the format. Okay, cool. I'll let them. Perfect. Thank you for your help. Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, have a good night.
Okay, so you've got this. The other thing too is you can take this off and you can use it as like a tomahawk. Look, it's got like a sharp bit. So if you're ever in prison and you happen to have your Fractal North, you can use this to like get out of, like to basically fight your way out of a potential zombie situation. You know what I mean? Like you could even do it as Mickey Mouse. Get away, you zombies! I'll take you down. Hey, oh, it's Demon Dog Pluto. Ah, ah, ah. How's that? You know what I mean? Like they let you take your computer into prison, right? So, oh, that hurt my voice. But anyway, you can take this off and its potential secondary weapon if you're looking. I'm just saying, man. I like. You know, I think about survival. That's where I am. Okay, let's get the cool Yule playing again. Okay, so there's the build. There's the case. Let's see what accessories it comes with. So it actually comes with a couple boxes for accessories. So we've got this one, 4093 flamethrower. Okay, so it comes with, I don't know what this is. It looks like it mounts. Okay, let's find out what this is. I don't know what that is. So let's look in the book. Their books are actually really good. So it's got this big accessory. Oh, it's a side mount. Okay. It also comes with red. It's like if any bulls are out there, this is driving them bonkers. Yes, the front panel is real wood. We confirmed that, and I did a lick test. Oh, wow. Okay, so what you can do is this can go like that. And then you can have side-mounted fans for your GPU. That's pretty bonkers, guys. So then you could have you could add more RGB right there and have like side-mounted on the side. And this is a great air cooling build, apparently. So if we wanted to, we could do that. Throw a couple 120s on the side and just see what the air does. Yeah, it blocks the view of the of the case for sure. I mean the GPU. Oh Oh, you can take this off. Oh, so you can take this off too, if you want to. There are screws that allow you to take the front off. That's how to take that off. And you can also top mount a okay, so you can do a couple things here. You can actually, there's multiple mount points for this. You can do up at the top, and you can do middle, and you can do down. So you actually have quite a few options in terms of where you want to move the plate for this, if you want to. So this is the accessory fan bracket. It also has the ability, which I did not know this, but you can also install an 80mm fan on the GPU section as well, if you want to do an 80mm fan. That's pretty cool. So yeah, lots of cooling options depending on how crazy you want to get with your Fractal North. No, we're going to use an air cooler. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. So yeah, what do you guys think of the case? Okay, so let's start the build now. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. It's really light. Let's grab our Mobo, start doing that. Let's do our stretch real quick. Rises man, thank you for the raid. Vapop, thank you for the sub. Hey, Pallet Box, yeah, dude, you're a big wood fan, my friend. I love the Fractal Torrent. What's up, Blade of Ice? How are you, man? It's good to see you. Are you going to be able to stick around today? Faustu, you know who would actually know is probably... Oh, I got to fix the sub counter. That's right. You guys had said that. Okay. Okay, let me see what's going on with our sub counter. Okay, so we had, hold on, look at this. We had 32 subs. Where is it? Where is this thing? Oh, there it is. There we go. That shit, hopefully that works. Wow, that didn't even fix that. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. This feels like this is not working. Wow, this is like not... It feels like there's a widget issue. Like it's not coming up in, it's not coming up on, it's not showing up on Streamlabs. Now let me see if I can add it again, one sec. No, it looks like this is just broken, guys. It looks like the sub goal is broken on the whole thing all up. I didn't break nothing. I did nothing. Well, guys, I can update it. I can update it live because I actually have the number, so we're at 2090 right now. Well, I'm a partner for Streamlabs, so yeah. Okay. Okay, let's start putting the Mobo together here, guys. I actually don't mind. I don't mind Streamlabs. I don't have a problem with them. I mean, for the most part, they've worked up until just right now. Yeah, you had to work a lot, right? Blade. So the mobile we're using is the MSI MPG X570S Max Carbon Max Wi-Fi. No, I'm definitely not. You had to work a lot, is what I meant to say, Blade. All right, let's throw our CPU in. Yeah, you had to work a lot on that, right? Yeah, he always works a lot. You watching me live on television? Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get the one thing that's really good about the AM4 is just its ability as a beard comb to you just blow it out afterwards. And then it like, you get extra performance this way, you know? That looks really nice afterwards. Oh, it feels good too, you know? So, I mean, Ryzen is the only one that you can really do this for. So. But then, you know, it's sometimes you just, just lick it and then, use that to go for that. I'm glad you like it, Net. Ugh. There we go, that's better. Now we can put it in. It's got beard oils, which makes it way more better. You can look in the links. I'm not sure if it's available or not. The Ryzen beard comb. Yeah, there are no beard combs for 7000 series. That is actually true. They don't. They need the land grid array because they need the density. Okay, let's cover this bad boy. There we go. Where is my, there it is, Zuma. Zuma. Look, it's a smiley face. I did add water cooling just for potential additional oil and lubrication. There we go. Nice even cover. Let's do 96. Yeah, why not? No, let's do 95. I don't think these are going to be that good. We haven't had a win on RAM clicks for a while. No, we did have that super loud, like 100. Not 97. That's not a real. That's just like giving people free points. We need it to be a question. Okay, let's clean up a little bit of the excess we got here. There we go. Okay, so that's ready. Let's throw our M.2 in. M.2. Where are you? M.2. M.2, I love you. You're the best one for me. I love the M.2. That was beautiful singing, right? That's the best singing you've ever heard. Oh, man. Go back to Mickey. I sing like alfalfa. I do sing like alfalfa. It's the best singing. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's quality singing. That's actually very quality singing. See me at the Grammys. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do the one that I do that's every time. Here we go. Just to make up for it. Okay, guys, ready? Okay. We're gonna pretend it's somebody's birthday, okay? We're gonna pretend it's Chanel's birthday. You guys ready? Who's ready? I'm gonna get really on. Me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chanel. Happy birthday to you. And many more. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. There you go. See, I had to make up for it. I had to make up for it. It was a little bit better. There you go. So there you go. Feel better? Yeah, my backup plan if the PC building. I'm just gonna sit there and start doing that. Okay, so our M.2 is in. Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna start. What did we say? What did we say? Oh, we did the stretch. DJ Techno was saying we did the stretch. Let's do the stretch. Woo! Okay, 95. 95, guys. 106.5 FM. 95. Okay, here it is. I'd love, man, that would be kind of cool. Like to actually do something like that on stage at some point in time. That's always a good thing, 96 Games, is to do. That's exactly why I do it, is so people can review it. If it hits 106, I quit. There you go, Swampy. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuvway. That makes me feel bad. But I do really have no control. It is just pure betting. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Oh, that was really bad. Guys, that was super mushy. I do not think this is gonna work. This is like not good at all. $93, it barely got it, guys. Those were silent. That was negative altogether. That was terrible. And I was even making it easy. I wanted to win. I felt like that was gonna go bad and I was wrong. I mean, I was right. I did not grease him up. Oops. That was 95. How do you prep? Flex them thumbs. Okay, so build is pretty close to ready. Now we just need to do our cooler, which is always fun. This is gonna look nice in the build. Okay, AMD. It's been a while since I've installed AMD on this. I know how to do freaking LGA 1700. Like, it's nice to finally be doing like a mixture of builds again. Okay, here we go. So we're going to remove said screws. Remove the screws. I wonder something, guys. Let me see. I'm gonna see if Starbucks is open. Let's see if the Starbuckles is open. I think it is. I'm gonna find out here. Oh, it may not be. Oh no. Oh, maybe. Okay, looks like this Starbucks is open. Do they have a chestnut praline? Okay, there it is. Okay, chestnut praline latte. Okay, here we go. Not short. We want grande. We want chestnut praline, but only 2 pumps. We want single shot. What is upside down? 1, and we want extra hot. Let's see. Let's order. Let's add a little chocolate croissant. Oh, do they have a sugar plum Danish? I'm in the holiday spirit, guys. Let's see what we got here. Sugar plum Danish? Sugar plum Danish? No, but they do have a chocolate croissant. We'll do a chocolate croissant. Warmed. Okay. I don't need a hot chocolate. We're gonna do priority. Well, that's a long way. Okay, guys, we got it. We got a latte on the way. Okay. Need a latte. Okay, so we got that. What do I need to do? So I took those off. Okay, those are ready. Then what I need is the AM4. That's right here. There it is right there. There's that. And the black, this should be AMD. Blue is, have I never opened this before? Because that looks like I've never opened this before. Is it a brand new one? No, I guess not. Oh, never mind. These are LGA. That's not the right one. This is AMD. Because they're bracketed. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Whoa, come on. AM4 is gray. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this should be on the outside like this. So the gray goes there, and the gray goes there, and the gray goes there, and the gray goes there. And these are on the inside for AM4. Okay, we got that one in. Pretty straightforward. This is a lot like the LGA one. There we go. Installed, guys. The Mobo does light up. It has a couple places that it does light up. The carbon and stuff like that do light up. So yes, it does have places where it does light up. Okay, well that is that. Pretty straightforward there. I'm glad you guys like the music. That's what we want. We want people to enjoy their time here. Just feel like it's festive. It's like festive. You know what? I've been so used to a DDR5. I think I've like become accustomed to the aesthetic. Ooh, we got a poll going. Look at Blondie keeping the folks engaged. Okay, there's that. All right, there we go. Okay, let's get this on. And we're going to use, guys, just to be fun, Excalibur. Excalibur is going to be used here to make sure that we get this in correctly. Did you order that for me, Igor? It's if you have Soundstripe, is the name of the thing, and the playlist is called Cool Yule. It's from Soundstripe. It's called Cool Yule on Soundstripe. It's cool like me. It's called Cool Yule. So I was helping Cole, because I think I called it that and then I was wrong, Cole. Okay, so this is this one. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that one. It's a cool Yule, baby. Cool Yule. You guys are being cool Yuled right now. Do you feel like you're being cool Yuled? There we go. There we go, guys. Already cable managed. We're ready for the case. Does Gore have a Christmas album? Because that would be actually pretty interesting. Joy to the world! Joy to the world! Joy! Cool Ghoul, White Zombie Christmas album. Who wants it? More Christmas than the Christmas. More Christmas than the Christmas. More Christmas than the Christmas. Okay, so we got everything ready. Ready. Red Eye. Big Crack Energy, thank you for the sub. Okay, the North is ready, guys. The North is ready for me to put it inside of the case. Really? Does Family Guy sing in it? All right, here we go. Let's go top down. Ugh. Oh, we need to zoom out. You guys can't see anything. There we go. Ugh. That looks good. Nice and clean in there. Rigged pole. How's that rigged if you didn't see it? Does that mean you just weren't paying attention? Yes, Stints, I will be there. I just got finished booking all of our appointments. We have another cool video coming out. Oh, we should grab a beer. Yeah, for sure, dude. Absolutely. I'm free after 5 p.m. Some of the days, and we rented an Airbnb. I do, D, I'm just checking. This is my kind of review of it. Like after this we'll do the thermals and stuff. But yeah, this is like me reviewing it. I don't know if that's the right. I can't tell if this is like the right screws. These don't feel like the right screws. Let me see, but this, I guess these could be them. Hold on. Might not be the right screws. As many times as I build PCs, I always seem to get these numbers wrong. I think these are the right screws. Yeah, that feels right. There we go. There's that one. These feel nice. They're like nice screws going in there. There we go. There we go. Nice, Fluber Juvie. That sounds so dirty when you say it that way. Yeah, of course we have giveaways tonight. How are we doing on likes on YouTube, by the way? That reminds me. How's our liking going? $202 of 250, guys. Let's get these last ones, and then we'll unlock that giveaway. And we haven't hit a hype train yet. Let's see if we can hit a hype train. Farger and Riddick tried to get it going. Trying to hit a hype train tonight, too. We haven't hit a single one. And we're probably close to 2,100 towards that giveaway, if that giveaway would show up. Blade of Ice trying to get in there. We got Big Crack trying to get in there. You got 2 community subs. Well, PC Guy, thank you for just being here, dude. That means a lot, too. Riddick dropping 2 more community subs. We got to be getting pretty close. Who else is gonna? Let's see if we can get a hype train going, guys. Do that, get that giveaway going. Okay, so we have all those in. Let's go ahead and run our cables real quick. Yeah, we're gonna do the case. Well, this is like I always do the builds before the case reviews. It's actually got a splitter on it. So like for additional case, like what it like it's got. You can actually, oh, for daisy chaining the screws. Igor dropping 5. There we go. I think we're gonna hit it, guys. I think we're gonna have a giveaway. I think we're gonna have a hype train here pretty soon. Okay, so that's going to go there. We got all sorts of these things here. There's our front panel connections. Okay, I'm going to have to do these on the side just to get them in there. Anonymous dropping a gifted sub. What's up, Max Bunny? Okay, let's go to side view. The cables are actually pretty short comparatively. A little bit, nothing crazy, but $2. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Rude Boy. There we go. Okay, front panel connectors are plugged in now. We got a couple more, we got one more fan thing here. 2 more peeps for hype, guys. Well, let's see if we can get it happening. Let's make the hype happen. Twitch, we got 292 people hanging out on Twitch today. Almost 500 people here total with the people hanging out on YouTube. Let's get it unlocked. Unlock some giveaways, yo. I don't know why I said yo, but I did. Committing to it. Okay, now we got our USB-C. There we go, and then we've got our USB 3.2. There we go. Okay, cool. So all our front panels are now plugged in. Just gonna run this, undo this one. Level 3, Dwum Slayer dropping a gifted sub. We got Karungu, Juniper dropping that one. Clean DK with the 100 bits. There we go, guys. Just crushing through it. We got to get through level 5, which means we hit level 6, and then that unlocks the giveaway. Igor, 2 more gifted subs. Thank you, sir. 557 Igor is done. He drops in on an almost stream basis, dropping just 2 or 3. Thank you very much. Karingu, another son. Dwum Slayer, another just big supporter, you guys, making this content always possible. Thank you very much. It does. It means a lot. It does. It means a lot to me. Okay, I need another one. Happy holidays to you, B. Coldy. Thank you for saying happy holidays. Blade of Ice, another one. 564. Hey, retired USAF gamer. Been around here for a long time. Riddick, 597. Liquid House. Is he here? Has he just got a sub? Him and Ellie, who we're meeting with tomorrow. Let's see where my coffee is, guys. I'm a little worried. Still hasn't gotten to the next thing yet. The Riddick build is going to be crazy. Did you order a hat, Najia? Okay, so we got all this stuff done. Let's just clean it up a little bit because there's not a lot to clean up. It's just easier if I do it now. Igor dropping Bebop Mutton Chop. What a name. What's your name? Bebop Mutton Chop. Bebop Mutton Chop. Blue MCat, it's good to see you. Another longtime viewer. Guys, this is like, I'm getting nostalgic with all the people who've just been here. Sternum, 1999. Another person who's given a bunch of gifts. I've seen dude drops before. Thank you, Sternum. I think CKCC still has the top, though. Faith makes a way. I like your name. Paul B, I can't argue with that, buddy. I'm trying to think of, okay, so maybe the best way to do this. I'm sorry, just figuring this out. It's a great case. It's a great card, Skullex. I'd be happy with that one too. The Riddick build is going to be bussin'. Oh, you're very welcome, Fractal. I'm glad you're going to enjoy it. Okay, let's get this installed in here real quick. We're just putting this back in for the 5th time. And this is like always my thing. If you're building a PC, don't be afraid to disconnect things to make sure that your cables just run that much a little bit better, you know? And there it is, guys. You have unlocked it. The giveaway has been unlocked. Thank you very much. Level 5 hit. Now, if we get to level 10, that's another $25 Newegg gift card. We want to get that far, but thank you for unlocking one. And I think, guys, that makes, I mean, at this point in time, I'll just let you guys know how close we are. So we are at $21.25. So we're at 375 subs to go, and we'd give away that PC. That'd be kind of cool if it did. That'd be a cheaper way to grow PCs. We just keep cutting it in half. Guys, we only need 25 likes over at YouTube. Yeah, that's because that's what people do. That frustrates, but I think that I have a feeling that AMD, I don't know, I'd be curious. I think AMD is going to keep them in stock enough that that scalpers will be kind of like the 4080. I don't think scalpers are going to make their money. Thank you, Saki Bomb. %, at 3 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm going to try and hit another tier, but you guys have already unlocked a giveaway, which I'm thankful for. No, you're fine, Falcon. You're fine. I mean, it will for sure at 1440p. There are games like, I mean, a 13900K technically, or a 13900K bottlenecks in certain cases, but we're talking about the frame rate that you're getting, like, is it really a big deal? No. Because, I mean, even the fastest CPUs now bottleneck with these crazy GPUs. Depending on the game. Igor with another community sub. I think he's going to get his name. I think he's going to get a check by his name this week. Stints, how is the PC, by the way? Is it doing good, or did he take off? What's up, Earlet? How are you? Go. It's nice and cleaned up. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So now we get to check out the new Lee & Lee fans. There we go, guys. All hooked up. Oh, let's not throw those away because we got to count them. Oh, my coffee's on the way, guys. Thank you very much, Oliver. Okay, so we got that done. Right now, at 1440p, most CPUs will bottleneck your GPU. I mean, especially modern day 4080, 7900 XTX, all of them, they will be bottlenecked. Oh, we got a dad joke request, guys.
Now, another Robeytech dad.
Okay, let's go and put our fans in. We're gonna put in a couple fans at the top and in the back, just to add some additional airflow. Actually, I really only need to add one fan, and that's the rear fan, which is actually kind of funny. So I'm wondering if we just make it a smoked out build, you know what I mean? Because at this point in time, like, unless I put 140s in there, I could put three 120s. That would be the same. That would actually be okay. I could do three 120s in the front. And then you'd actually still get the same level of airflow. So do three 120s and then a 120 in the back. Let's do the vote. You guys, let's do the vote. RGB or no RGB? Yes, the 6650 is good at 1440p. It does struggle in some games, but because of FSR, and as long as you turn on rebar, it actually does pretty well. Okay, let's do a vote. RGB or no RGB? We are going to have RGB some, but the question is do you guys want RGB or no RGB? Okay, let's do the vote, guys. Make sure if you're over at YouTube, head on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. The vote will be up here pretty quick, and then you can do the vote. Let's see where my coffee is. $18 minutes, okay. So you guys, make sure you vote. The poll's up. Because if we do RGB, then we'll add 3 fans to the front and then 1 in the back. We'll do 2 in the back, 1 at the top and 1 in the back. Right now we have stealth build with a little RGB. Let's see what people vote. That means it's a sleeper, Swampy. It's a sleeper if you do it that way. It's funny, the way the light hits it, it almost looks like it has RGB already, like little lights on the inside. Quintus jumping in. Nuggets without, what if you don't like hot mustard, Pandorian? Okay, poll is, whoa, barely wins, 58 to 34. Okay, let's do it. Okay, given it was 50-50, we'll add 2 RGB fans in the back, but we'll keep non-RGB in the back. So we'll go to a little bit of RGB, okay? We'll do a little bit of RGB. We'll do a little bit of RGB. Okay? It's got RGB, but not all the RGB. So these are the new fans. I haven't used these before. So we're going to see how these work. Okay, so we got this one. Okay. So these are the new Lee & Lee Unifans. There we go. Okay, they seem like the same in terms of that regard. I'm not going to be connecting these together, but I'll show you why everybody loves these fans. They did make it much easier to peel those, which I'm very grateful for. And again, pretty on both sides, so I'm grateful for that too. Man, Lee & Lee just does good work. Okay, so what you can essentially do is you put these like this, and you connect them together. Oh, that's really smooth. And then now you can have 2 daisy-chained fans if you really wanted to. But because we're not doing that, we're going to be using 2 individual fans. Now, take 2 of these. Then this is going to go oh, I don't have to use that. I can just use this. Okay, I don't have to use this. Okay, so they give you 2 different kind of connections. Okay. So I'm going to use this. These are the standard ones that just let you do individual fans, which is kind of cool. So you get both versions. Then what you can do now is literally put this in. And it covers those metals. So there we go. There's one fan. So you get both things, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. So you don't have that big metal thing popping out. And it makes it completely flush. That's kind of cool. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got both of our fans ready here. Grab 2 of these. Okay. And I'm wondering if the individual fans just have the standard, you don't even need the RGB, but we'll use the box. Okay, so let's see here. let's go to side view. Wow, they run that corner. They don't have a corner. Oh, that's interesting. So they move the RG. There is no single corner for your EPS connector. It's all the way over, which is actually kind of odd. I don't know if I like that. Does make it easy to put your fan where you want. Easy to screw in, which is nice. There we go. Okay, that takes care of those. Pull heat up, also for the GPU too, and off of the back. So we'll get a little bit of hint of RGB. In the back area. There you go. Thank you very much for everybody. For who's been supportive and all the follows and everything. I really appreciate it. Can I get my EPS connector? I can. Should be okay. The way those cables are, they actually hide it pretty well. That looks good. That'll get some nice airflow pulling out of the back there. Okay, now let's grab our EPS CPU connector and just get that plugged in. Build's coming together though, right? Hey, and the YouTube goal reached. Wow, really early today. Nice, good work, guys. Dang it. Well, I'm not overly worried about that, so we'll get the two blacks there. I don't need EPS. We're gonna have to run the PSU one. Apparently, this box did not have one. Ugh. Do you think it would be a good idea to match it with this GPU? So an i5, I mean, again, it's going to be fine in terms of 1440p, but you are going to bottleneck. Yes, it is a bottleneck. But the thing is a 12900K bottlenecks a 7900 XTX. Do I think it's a good pairing? It's a fine pairing. There's not, again, it's probably, and it depends on the game, right? Like Cyberpunk 2077, probably not. But for games like, Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that, you probably are. So I don't think it's a big deal. It's just up to you what you're willing to put up with. And then again, you can upgrade your CPU at a later date. Wow, this is quite the boxing. I've never seen this. I've never opened one of these before. So I want to show you guys this because it's cool. So this is the Dark Power 12. Look at this. It's like fancy. It comes in here. It's got 2 halves to it. This is fanciness, guys. Okay, so here's your PSU. Which is a nice, clean look, you know what I mean? Like very clean looking. It's really quiet. It's got a nice design to it. I like the designs of Be Quiet power supplies. And here's all your cables. Wow, okay. That was a chunky cable. Wow, this is like an overclocking? What is this? It's got like a, I don't even know what that is. Okay, interesting. There's your extra stuff. Okay, all I want right now is my, it's all the VGA. Trying to find our CPU connection here. Where's our CPU plugs? There it is. Okay. Okay, there we go, and there it is. Okay. Just getting this out in the short term so I can plug it in and have it already run for later. Easy fix. I like this little box thing. It definitely makes it easier to store your cable, like to put them back in. That's actually really nice. It's a nice storage situation for your power supply. Oh, I don't need this right now. Put that back too. Okay. Get the rest of that out later. I know, I have a dad joke to do. I know. I'll find one. I got somebody who told me one. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna find it. He told me one. I'll do it right now. We'll do the dad joke. Ugh. Okay, dad joke time. Robeytech dad joke.
Now, another Robeytech dad joke phone out.
Okay. Because you have to buy the reason that you don't have those is color cable extensions don't plug into the they have certain pinouts. So the other connections are universal, but your pinouts aren't, which is why they're only extensions and don't plug directly into the PSU. You have to buy cable replacements for a PSU. Okay, I got some dad jokes here. Where is it? Okay. What do you call it when you mow the grass at a golf course? What do you call it when you mow the grass at a golf course? A parsnip. A parsnip. You get it? You get it? A parsnip. There we go. That one's good. Unsub. Okay, I'm gonna see if I regret doing what I just did and thought I could get to it and then find out I can't. Okay, here we go. See a little bit more length. There we go. I have it in the right spot. What the heck's going on here? Man, I knew I should have done the fan. Okay. I'm just taking more time. Okay, we're going to start the music again. I should have listened to myself and knew that this was going to be a problem, but oh well. You live and you learn. Okay, now it's really easy to get in there and put this in. I'll start the music here in a second. This is like a knot. Oh, shoot. Am I putting this in backwards? Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, shoot. Come on. This is actually very hard to plug in. It's like, even with all the room, I'm still having issues plugging it in. Wow. Finally, wow, that was, can we get some hype in the chat for that? Wow, that was a lot of work. Way more work than it should have been, Lord. I usually don't use non-connected ones. Sorry, oh, okay, well, apparently you can't do it that way. It doesn't fit. Okay, well, now I have to do this. The cable's too thick. Whoa, shoot. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're doing all sorts of stuff here. There you go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start the music again. There we go. The hole for the power connector is really small. Which I'm not a fan when cases do this because it makes this part challenging. So if you would have plugged in the motherboard like you said you did, and then did this afterwards, you would have had the same problem I just did. It wouldn't have gone through the hole. side so you guys can see this. Oh, the most difficult CPU plugs are plugged in. Okay, now we got it in. That was a lot of work. Okay, got it. A lot more work than I think it should have been. Okay, there we go. There we go. Man, that one part probably took way longer than the rest of the blooming build. Okay, now it's done. Finally. Okay, let me go grab my coffee real quick and we'll keep going. Sorry about that. That was quite the ordeal. Can we go grab my coffee? Oh, he's getting it. No, he's dropping off now. Oh, here he is. Sorry.
I was wondering which house, because at night it's hard to see them.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay. Okay, guys, now we are in a festive mood. We've got coffee. I try to be polite. Why'd you cancel DoorDash? Oh, it's still very hot. Festive. Got a little chocolate croissant. I'm gonna mute. There we go. Oh, I see how it is. It's just too convenient. Okay, here's all our cables. This doesn't have the, usually have the tear like it normally does. You should cut it open, I guess. I haven't checked the mail yet, Riddick. I will let you know for sure. I'll send you photos. Okay, so. I think where this is going to have to go is like right here, maybe? I think this is going to have to go right here, guys. The question is, will this be enough length? I'm surprised that this is so short. No, that's like, you want to, I think, what if I do it here? I'll try there. Now, I do have some extra cables I need to put on here. I think I need these. I just need USB. USB. Okay, let's clear that problem. Do it real quick. Okay, I don't, because this is a throwaway build, throwaway we're in the term of I'm not gonna be keeping it. I don't want to use the sticky. So we're gonna try and get creative about getting this to fasten down. That makes sense. Go. There we go. I guess we'll just leave that a little bit loose there like that for now. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay. Good old fun times being dad. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Martini Lounge, you like everybody likes this music. It does have a Martini Lounge feel, doesn't it? Ryan, that's a great pairing. I mean, if that's what you're going to do, that's a great pairing. I think everybody here would agree. And again, if you ever have questions, guys, you can always join our Discord server over at discord.gg/Robeytech. Like, we have tech and PC enthusiasts and tech specialists who love to answer questions about those things. So if you ever have questions, please join and ask there, you know, because, like, this is kind of where I get into the part of the build where I'm like focused on like the individual parts and getting all the cable management done, and so I'm not as attentive as I should be. I'm like an absentee father right now, guys. Please forgive me. There we go. Yes, there is ZH0. The 3080 is more powerful. By and the ray tracing performance between the two is like night and day. If you care about ray tracing. Okay, there we go. If you don't, then yeah. You're very welcome, Ryan. And our Discord server is amazing. They have great people like BMOC and Tom and Zeiston and Made in America. We have all sorts of really great people who love to answer questions about stuff like that. So please join. Please ask questions. They love it. Why did you never come back with the milk? What milk? Was I supposed to get milk? Did I remember? Did I say something about milk? Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay, guys, we are very close. All of our cooling, all of our fans are hooked up, our RGB's hooked up. We are doing good. We are doing well. Wait. Okay. We're going to put this in the box because this belongs in the box. And then let's get our couple fan extensions in, and then, the last of the extensions, and then we put in our GPU. We'll see what time it is. It's 8:13, so far it's okay. This right here, there's a small hole here in the top, which is annoying. I'm not a big fan of. Where they place the EPS connector. I don't like that this isn't longer down at the bottom. So there's a couple things there. But outside of that, it's fine. It's also pretty shallow in the back for cable management. So if you have a ton of RGB, this probably isn't going to be the best case for you if you have like a bunch of little pucks for RGB. But this is just, building thousands of PCs. Hold on one sec. Chanel, just sit the next one. $499. Oh, 500. I'm just kidding. This is not hard at all. It's like I'm flapping like a bird. It's so easy. You might be asking, Robey, what are you doing? Well, I'm bending it up because we are going to be working with Corsair to show off their brand new Corsair Xeneon Flex monitor. If you don't know what the Xeneon Flex is, it is the world's first 45-inch 21:9 bendable OLED gaming display. Now, I've had some hands-on with it. It is an absolutely phenomenal monitor. We finished our review. It is one of the best we have ever tested. And we're going to be showing it off with Corsair on December 15th, 9 a.m. You can ask questions. There's going to be giveaways and limited pre-orders available. Now back to it. I got to do some more fliptoids. Another set. Mom. Okay, hold on one sec. Oops. I'm just gonna get rid of, okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Sorry guys, just getting that, getting that commercial edited so we have that video for that thing for tomorrow. Yeah, you've heard it. It'll be out tomorrow. It is actually pretty basic. It's nothing crazy. It's got this, the cool thing is the side mounting for air. Like it does have some cool in terms of the side mounting stuff, but in terms of just other stuff, it's actually pretty basic. Pretty smart in terms of the hard drive covers, and I like the rubber grommets and stuff like that. So it's not all completely basic, but it's still pretty minimal, I think is the right term. It's not necessarily basic, it's minimal. Okay. There we go. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now we just have our GPU that we got to run. That we can do that. So let's go and get our GPU installed. And again, we got that Sapphire Nitro. There we go. They are available. They're just sold out. They sold out already. And they'll be they're going to have them. They're going to keep doing them. So just keep paying attention and look for drops. Also follow at Robeytech Deals on Twitter, because he'll mark when there's drops. Yeah, so. Okay, so this is the Sapphire reference, 7900 XTX now. Go. There we go. That looks pretty in there. Nice, clean, simple, easy. GPU bit. There we go. Okay, now okay, let's get our no, gaming. It's going to be gaming mostly, more than benchmarks. When I say I mean running benchmarks is, I have the benchmarks, so we can show all that stuff. I want to do games. I talked about doing Fortnite. We'll see what other games we can download in the short term. So we'll see what we can download in the time and watch and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully the output works, guys. That's been something we've been having issues with the 7900 XTX is there's something different about the HDMI out, and I don't know what it is. Well, we can do DisplayPort, but DisplayPort doesn't output to your Ninja Atomoses and your Elgato's. Oh, that's kind of whack. Yeah, I know it's HDMI 2.1, but that HDMI 2.1 is still backwards compatible, so I don't know. That's like the Atomos seem to have problems with it. I don't think it's a driver problem, but I'm not entirely sure. Hey, Yanni Salmon, thank you for the sub. I only have one. Do I is this all? Okay, I have four. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here to get this to look good. Okay, there we go, side view. There's our build thus far. Okay, let's do, just to keep these connected, we're gonna do a one here. There we go. Okay, cool. There we go. So there's our build. Now all we have left is power. Okay, let's get our power in. Oh. It takes care of that. What do I need? Let's go up here. This can go up here. Okay, just getting our area a little bit picked up here. Okay, let's finish this out, boys and girls. PSU time. Don't drop your coffee on the table. Top down. Okay, let's grab our PSU. I think it goes very well with the look of the build we're doing, I'll be honest. It's a nice, it fits, the power supply even fits thematically with the build, which is nice. Okay. We need one of these. I have 3 that connect to it, so let's see what we got here. Okay, that'll work. There we go. Need 2 VGA, preferably individual versus connected. Interesting. There's one. Can I get one more? Isn't connected. Okay, I need this one. There's your motherboard. That's a split, okay. I'm gonna find one because I want 2 that are just individual. There we go. Come on, be a separate one. Those are both not separate. Okay, well, I guess we have to use one of them. Okay, I think that's all that. I just need the PSU screws. Okay, so we'll get this out of the way. Gotta be careful about our count today. I don't want to lose these. Put them way over for now. Okay. Okay, so here is our GPU, our single one. Oh, interesting. Okay. Mobo. There we go. And we got our, this is our other. There we go. And then finally, the last thing is our extension for our drives. Now, the cool thing is with this case is I've got a bracket you just put on, which is nice. Very nice. Okay, that takes care of that. Put this in here, this in here. Now we can put this away. It's a big box though. Like this is not a small power box. Not a small power box. Okay, here we go. There we go. Get all our screws started. Just gonna get all our screws started on here. There we go. That one here in a minute. Oh, these are not going in very well. Yeah, that one went in nice. Let's grab our nice screwdriver. Okay. Sometimes a wow stick doesn't make it go all the way in. Okay. Okay, there we go, guys. Wow, that is harder. Okay, now we got all of them in. Okay, there we go. It is actually quite a long PSU versus the ones that I'll usually use for a build like this, which is like, oh no. Wow, okay. I would definitely recommend, now that I'm doing this, a shorter PSU for a build like this. Because you don't have a lot of cover. Whoa, the top one, no! Oh man, I have to replace that battery. What the? Yeah, I have to put a new battery in that top one. I think it's just been around so long. But yeah, looking at this, you got to be cognizant. This is like, this case is going to definitely benefit from a shorter PSU. Okay. Also, something I was not expecting with this PSU is that on the same power thing is a Molex and a it's like a weird, it's like all of them in one. It's like super interesting. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's not even making it a whole stream anymore. I'm just connecting my PSU cables here. What the deuce? Maybe this is... Let's get this down. The CPU overheating. No, it's not the CPU. It's the battery just is like it's been charged and charged, and so I just need to put a new battery in it. And then the battery will last much longer. And the battery doesn't come out very easily when it's up in the cage. I was trying to do that the other day during the stream and it just doesn't come out very well, so. Let's see what this does here. Okay, it's still good. Last cable, guys. Quite the stream today that did not go as we had anticipated, but it is done now. There we go. Okay, there we go. Build is done. Finished. Sorry you guys didn't able to see the top part of it again, but I'll show you the side view so you guys can see the final product. There we go. So that's what the back of the back looks like. So let's get the case back together now. Okay, so we'll start with the wood paneling, of course. The wood paneling goes this way. There we go. There's our wood paneling. There's the back. She fits quite nicely. Ooh. Go side panel. Actually, we'll leave the side panel off for now because show it off and then we'll close it up for everything else. There we go. Let's put the top on. There we go. There is our build. Okay. So let's do our sponsor and then we'll do our deals and then we'll turn it on and we'll start playing around with benchmarks. Or gameplay or okay, let's grab our system. Now here's the question, guys. This is going to get wacky because we've had to change how all the stuff works. So hopefully it works the way it's supposed to, because right now it's not hooked up normally. So hopefully we'll get some benches and all that sort of stuff. Okay. Oh, the red light bouncing off the front. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, it looks like it's presenting. Let's see what happens. Nope. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see if we can get it to... Okay, hold on, guys. We're gonna see if we can get this to work. Hopefully. Oh, here we go. Hold on one sec, guys. This is what I was worried about. Okay, I think we got it. Hold on. Okay, let's go to game capture. I saw it. There we go. Hopefully this works. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think we got it, and I think this means that we'll be able to do our benching, which is good. I use the U12A. Okay. So you get done, you finish a build like this, you're like, hey, I want to pick up a copy of Windows 10 or Windows 11. So with 5800X 3D, you could do either one, but let's look at Windows 11. They're on 22H2 at this point in time, so it's worth taking a look at. Not Windows 2011. So here's a copy of Windows 11 Pro, regularly $209.67, but you can actually pick it up right now for $31.67 over at vip-cdkdeals.com. So if you hit buy now, and then what you can do is you can use RBCK at checkout, not RMCK, RBCK at checkout, hit apply, and what was $31.60 actually drops down to $22.12. So that's Windows. What about Microsoft Office? It's coming up on winter session. You might want to pick up a copy of Office or Microsoft 365. So we'll take a look at Office. Here's Office 2021, regularly $198.84. But same thing, go ahead, go in there, hit buy now. Instead of $76.42, use the same code RBCK at checkout, hit apply, and what was $76.42 is now only $53.49. So we've literally had thousands and thousands of people use this. Their keys are legit. They have great customer service. So if you have issues, they're willing to work with you to get the keys taken care of. So if you have questions about it, you can ask in chat. You can also ask like individual, like our tech specialists, if you want to have questions. But again, if you're looking for Office or you're looking for Windows, really great place to do that. They also sell keyboards and other things, but in terms of the deal, it's only really for Office and Windows, which is just use RBCK check at checkout. Phase Dean, this is not pre-recorded. This is live. Okay, so the other thing I want to tell you guys about as well is, people were talking about, hey, I want to know where when GPUs and stuff like that are going to be on sale or online or available. So I would definitely recommend following at Robeytech Deals on Twitter. Literally, he spends a ton of time looking for deals, finding when things get go on sale, finding when GPUs become available. He helps people buy PS5s, for instance. So great place to follow at Robeytech Deals on Twitter. It's run by Tom, who does a great job of basically looking for that stuff. So if you're searching for a 7900 XTX, like the one that we have here, the Sapphire reference card, or anything like that, just follow along there. Great place to go and find, plus other deals like $250 4 terabyte NVMe SSDs, etc., or PlayStation 5s, or anything like that. So really worth following along and getting great deals if you can. Other thing too is at robeytech.com. This is where you have things like our build mats, which you see here. These new shirts that are going to be coming for pre-sale, our t-shirts, our sweatshirts, etc. All that stuff is here. The wallpaper, if you like that. But one of the things, and our build. So if you like the particular build, you want to find like the Fractal North, there it is right there, or you like the particular motherboard or the cooler, you can always find any of the parts that we use at robeytech.com /builds. Let's see what deals, though, Tom's found for us today. So he always finds deals, and we like to go through those here in the day. Oh, wow, so we've got a couple. The ASRock Z790 Sonic Intel LGA 1700. These are both, and as well as the live mixer. So if you're looking for something a little bit more special, like the Sonic Z790 or the live mixer Z790, $249.99 for the Sonic over at Newegg, or you can pick up the live mixer for $239.99 if you want to build an epic pink and purple build. The 4 terabyte PCIe Gen 3, $249.99. And then you can also get the Crucial P3 4 terabyte Gen 4 up to 5,000 megabyte for $279.99. So you can get the Gen 4 or the Gen 3 4 terabyte NVMe drives right there for a ridiculous sale right now. Wow, that is crazy. The orange Z790 as well. So if you want a fancy MOBO, those are all up. Oh, that's a B650. Never mind. So if you want a B650, there's an orange B650. Looks like the PlayStation 5 is up and in stock. So if you're looking to get a PlayStation 5, it's in stock. The God of War bundle is available and in stock at Best Buy. And then finally, the Lenovo Idea gamepad. This is a 15.6-inch 1080p with a Ryzen 5 5600H, 8 gigs, and a 3050 Ti for $600. So you could double that RAM, and of course add a 1 terabyte NVMe drive, and that would be a dang good starter gaming laptop for a younger kid, maybe your husband, etc. If you want to go check how a 3050 works, 3050 Ti mobile does, go check out our review on the Tough Gaming, and for $600, that's a heck of a deal. So yeah, good job, Tom, on all the special edition MOBOs there. And then, of course, obviously the PlayStation 5 and then those M.2s are well worth checking out. So everybody say, good job, Tom, on finding the deals. Always when I'm tapped. That's right, Jack Black. That's the way it always is, right? So there you go, man. Sergeant Nobody, thank you for the for the sub. Also, Emerald Dan, thank you very much for the sub as well. So, GG, Tom. Just at the end of my latte. It's like perfect timing. We can turn on the build and see how this whole thing's gonna go. Okay, guys. Well, let's do odds and evens. Which one happened today? Hold on one sec, guys. There we go. It's all twisted up. Sometimes you got to do a little adjustment to make things work. Okay, now we are ready. Okay, let's check out odd and even. Okay, we'll go to side camera here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15, 16, and 17. We had 17 today, guys. 17, and the winner is odds today. Odds are the winner today. So congratulations to all the odd folks. You won. Yeah, that for 3050 Ti is worth it. For $500, that's a great laptop. Great entry-level laptop. 17 zip ties. Okay, let's get our build hooked up. Go into mood mode. Will it post is the question. So let's go ahead and get that up there. Give me one. Okay, here we go, guys. Drum roll. We're waiting for the prediction to get done. Why we're doing that, actually, let me do this real quick. Waiting for the prediction. Okay, prediction is done. Just getting this ready. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to mood mode. Okay, here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Let's go to cam link. Flip it on. And there it goes. Just a little slow. Wow, that actually made me nervous there for a second. Like, wow, I was like, what? That took a long time. And there it is, nice and subtle. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, nice and subtle RGB here. Bring this in so you guys can see it a little bit better. Actually doesn't help that this is like as dark as it is. And it does post, by the way. I do not know if this is going to show up. We'll see. It's actually very dark. So I'm going to turn on the lights again because there's not a lot of light on it. Okay, there you go. So you can see a little bit more. There is the game capture. Hey, nope, that's not it. That is the old one. I'm going to see if it's set to mirror. Hold on. It is not mirroring right now. Okay, let me do this because I think one of the problems is let me go to side mode so you guys can see it again. It is posted, by the way. It's installing software right now. Oh, it's posted. I mean, like you could hear, let's see. You can, well, I don't know if there's a way to show you. You'll see it here in a minute. It's installing the Adrenaline software. Nice and mild and light, right? It is really chill. Man, this takes a long time. Okay, it's installing the driver now. Okay, here we go. We're getting the new software. Hopefully this means it will split like we're supposed to. Okay, it just flickered. I don't see anything yet. Okay, there it goes. Okay, here we go. We're going to restart here. Okay, and then hopefully we'll be able to see it on the other screen and we'll be good to go. Start our music again. Waiting for the reboot to happen. Let's see if it shows up here. Just smack. No, not yet. Hey, there it is. We can see it. Okay, so here it is. We are officially... So there it is. It is posted. And we're in and running, guys. And everything's ready to go. Which is great. So that's good. Hey, Dan Bam, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Sergeant Nobody, also thank you for the sub. So there it is. It is all set up. So while we're doing this, I want to show you guys something. So let's go from here. But that does work now. Yay. Stand by for 1 second. So I know you guys are curious, like, about status and games and stuff like that. So, just given that I have none of them installed, I want to bring this up. And this is always available, guys, for you guys on our Discord server. So this is the 7900 XTX benchmarks for all the games that we've done. So if you're curious about them, we can look at any one of those things, and then we can go through, check out any one of these things at the same time and just see where things are. So for instance, here's 3D. We'll start here. Here's Time Spy at 4K. Then you can sit there. We can do largest to smallest. You can see that the 4090 FE, and then we had the 4090 Aero, then the XTX reference, then the Founders Edition, 4080, and then we go 3080 Ti, 6950, etc. For let's take a look. 4K Firestrike Ultra. We'll do largest to smallest. So 4090, then the 7900 XTX, then the 4080 FE there. And then again, 3D Mark, this is there. We have a bunch of different ones here. Unigen, we got the 4090, then the 3090 Ti, then the 7900, then the 4080 FE at Unigen. For game performance, for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it was the 4090 FE, then the 7900 XTX, then the 4080 FE. So here's FSR, not DLSS. So this is going through here. So it looks like the 4090, then the 4080. I don't think. Oh, that's right, because we had to give it a different. We gave it a different one. For this is Cyberpunk. Where's the 7900 XTX? Oh, there it is. 7900 XTX was 81.26. Far Cry 6, if we want to do largest to smallest here, looks like the 7950 was top on Far Cry 6, with all of these pretty dang close. Forza Horizon, we're looking at the 7900 XTX being behind the other three. For Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the 7900 XTX was... Whoa, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, Shadow of the Tomb Raider was 159. So actually, all of the other games beat all of the and this is with ray tracing. And then of course, Metro Exodus with ray tracing. We saw same thing, and then Tiny Tina's. We saw 7900 XTX was right here at 163 for Tiny Tina's with the two Founders Edition 4000 series beating it out. And then we have Time Strike Extreme and all those other ones. So again, you guys can take a look at these. We have all the raw data, all the charts. So if you guys just wanted to see where things were, it's like understanding where it is. But again, $999. The other thing that's super interesting as well, that was worth checking out is, and a lot of people didn't know this, is that the wattage for power. So one of the things that they did tout for the 7900 XTX was that the 7900 XTX was only 330 watts. It is actually true that the 4080 uses about 35 watts less power than the 7900 XTX. So the 7900 XTX is actually more power hungry, and it is actually warmer, runs warmer, at least the reference version of the 7900 XTX, both the Sapphire, for the Sapphire and just the regular one, than the 4080. The 4080 runs cooler. It's got a very large oversized cooler that's pretty apparent, and it uses less power, which was something that was super interesting. I don't think a lot of people knew that. Gamers Nexus showed the similar data for that. But I mean, all in all, for productivity, like for drivers and everything like that, when we actually got finished running this whole thing, overall, we were very impressed. Drivers were much more straightforward, and then overall ran very smoothly, right? So big improvements, and we are in agreement, right? One of the things that we've been following along with the 6950 XTX, etc., was the fact that this stuff is aging like a fine wine. Now, I do want to show you one other bit of data that I think a lot of people, and this will actually be coming out tomorrow, but I want to show you one other bit of data that I think a lot of people don't know about. And this is the data for So what this is there's a couple of key features that I want to tell you guys about. There's a couple of key features that exist within on the 7000 series. One of those is called Smart Access Memory. It's also known as rebar, and the other one is called FSR. And what this chart is this essentially shows you with rebar off, with rebar on, with FSR on, and with FSR off. And also, don't forget, you also have the inclusion of what's called RSR, which is Radeon Super Resolution, which is if a game doesn't support FSR or TSR or XR or XESS, then you can use RSR, which is a driver-enabled upscaling mechanism for like older games, etc., to do that stuff. So what we have here is Tiny Tina's Wonderland with FSR off and rebar off. So if you did not have these on, and this is something that I really want you guys to know about if you pick up one of these cards, here's your frame rate. For Tiny Tina's Wonderland, you look at 142.89, Callisto Protocol 114.87, Forza Horizon 5 98, and Cyberpunk with FSR, Cyberpunk 2077 with nothing on 38.83 frames. So, and somebody's saying holy acronyms. RSR, FSR stands for Fidelity Super Resolution, right? Which is AMD's version of DLSS, and rebar and Smart Access Memory are literally just giving the CPU complete access to the 24 gigs of GDDR6 that is on the GPU. So let's turn on Smart Access Memory real quick, and I want to see the jump here. So this is Smart Access Memory. If you enable it, you'll see 142 frames jump up to 152.14 frames. You'll see 114 frames jump up to 117 frames. You'll see Forza Horizon 5. You'll see 98 frames per second jump up to 148 frames per second. And this is just enabling it in your BIOS. And you'll also see 38.83 frames per second jump up to 66.94, making basically Cyberpunk 2077 going from 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second just by turning on rebar or Smart Access Memory. So what about FSR? And again, this is testing FSR. This is at 1440p. So FSR has 4 settings. It has quality, balanced, performance, and ultra performance. Quality is 1080p, balance is 1440p, performance is 4K, and ultra performance is 8K. So that's how you determine what your setting is going to be. So because we're testing at 1440p, we're going to set it to balance, which is the right setting for that. So what you're seeing here is that you see essentially FSR, you see 142 frames per second jump up to 204.8. You see 114 frames per second jump up to 141.50. You can see 98 frames per second jump up to 111 frames, and you can see 38 frames jump up to 71.47. So that's no rebar or Smart Access Memory plus just having FSR. So let's say if you really want to get the most out of your GPU, you can turn both of these on, and now this is max. And where you see the dark green highlighted in this is the top frame rate. So what you went from 114.87 in Tiny Tina's Adventure, 142.89, jumped up to 222.30 frames per second. For Callisto Project, you saw 114 jump up to 124.87. Now, I will say, I think there's a bug. We think there's a bug in Callisto Protocol, which is one of the things that they're seeing these hitches for, that has to do specifically with Smart Access Memory. So if you disable Smart Access Memory and just run FSR, that actually seems to be the best setting for it. And then lastly, you're looking at Forza Horizon 5 going from 98 frames per second to 152 frames per second, and you're seeing Cyberpunk 2077 going from 38 frames per second to 76.11. Now I think, and this was at 1440p, Kurosaki. And so Jack Black brings up a good point, because the other thing too is I feel like, just like what we saw with the 6950X, these numbers will get better. We've already seen improvements. You know, I'm interested to see here very soon. I don't know if we'll be able to do it tonight, but I'm interested to see how much things have improved, given that we are now, they now have a new version of the driver out, which also has a ton of improvements already. So we could see if there's already improvements just here in a second. The problem is that it takes so long to download games, which yes, you can use FSR and Smart Access Memory together. So John Paul Bacon, you enable FSR, you enable Smart Access Memory in your BIOS. It's called rebar and above 4G decoding. So Roncore, that's just part of the PC. And let me pop, I don't know where the thing is, but yeah. And if you guys want to see what it looks like with the panel on, see the RGB via this panel here. I'm really sorry that everything got messed up and we weren't able to have a bunch of games downloaded. There you go. So there you go. Wow, this thing is sucking air from everywhere. That's awesome. So there you go. Now you've got the whole thing set up. Has there been any... so John Paul Bacon, that's what I was just showing. All of this stuff right here, these tests right here. These tests right here in this corner, in this matrix, this right here is with FSR and Smart Access Memory both on. And these are the tests with that specific stuff on, right there. So again, I just wanted to give you guys, a big thing is that when we have new GPUs, when we have new, new stuff like this, I want to make sure that, even though we got done, I did give you some idea of what to expect if you were going to go ahead and build a PC like this, what the performance might look like, especially with the 5800X 3D, which is a fantastic gaming CPU. And then again, if you're jumping up to like a 7700X, or even a 7900X, you might even see more improved performance beyond that. So, wonder what makes the PC teak? I don't know what that means. So, anything else, any other questions I can answer for you guys, whether that's on the Sapphire 7900 XTX or some of our testing or anything like that. I wish like I said, it would take a really long time for us to download games, not a really long time, but a long enough time to show some additional stuff, given it's already 9:21. This is the Fractal North. It does look really good. It looks super classy. Oops. What happened? I think what did it do? You can't see with the lights. Oh, well, it didn't do anything. Oh, that's because it was just the Mobo. There we go. Why does it not? Oh, there it goes. There it goes, all white. So we'll just do some white stuff, and then you can download L-Connect 3 and just make that white too. Get the build completely finished. Is it loud? It is not as quiet as like a Falcon Northwest system. So the fans are fairly loud. But that's just because, I mean, that is one of the not benefits of using something like an AIO. This is using an air cooler, and air coolers are always going to be louder. So it is definitely louder than a air cooler. Let's get everything to white. At least they fixed the issue with, there we go, let's do, okay, so let's do static color. Let's do white. There we go. So there it is, a nice clean white now. So there you go. I think that actually ends up looking a little bit classier. Okay, that's weird that bar on the RAM, I mean on the motherboard, is not red. No, that's not what I wanted. Where's MSI? So Mobo, steady, right? So for some reason the Mobo is stuck in like this red. It's got like red and white. Well, I kind of like the red and white if we did red and white though, because then you get a little bit of the, you get the, it's got that little stripe, you know what I mean, for the RGB. So it's got like that little touch of Radeon, which I think is actually kind of cool. So I actually like that. So there is your build, guys. What do you guys think? Yeah, she's definitely not as quiet. Yeah, she's not quiet for sure. Okay, well let's do the giveaways. Let's run some giveaways. I ran you guys through pretty much everything today. So let's bring up our giveaways. So we're going to give away two 25 Newegg gift cards. Exclamation point Newegg now. Starting now. 2 minutes, guys. Exclamation point Newegg now, guys. Two minutes, guys. Is that the C? Yeah, it usually is. I think that's a CPU temp right now. Yeah, that's a CPU idle temp. Congratulations, Valkyrie. And also congratulations to No Rest for the Wicked. You guys are the winners of the $25 Newegg gift cards. Okay, guys, well, that is it for this stream. We are back on Thursday for another build. So we'll be back on Thursday. I believe we're doing a new case from Fractal. Is the plan. I think that's the plan anyway. Let me look which one it is. It's the small Fractal. We're gonna do it with another reference 7900 XTX, and we'll probably do some testing on that one. It is the Fractal Ridge. We're gonna do it with the Fractal Ridge. So small form factor Ridge build. So we're gonna build with Fractal. So it's like Fractal week, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. And then we have the 9 a.m. Corsair stream, yes, for the Corsair Xeneon Flex. That's happening at 9 a.m. on Thursday. And then we'll be back again on Thursday afternoon for the Corsair, the Fractal Ridge build. And then back on Saturday, both with an Amazon in the morning, and then finally we'll be doing the Deadpool build on Saturday evening. So lots of streams still coming up. Lots of fun still coming up. Also, all the data we just covered today, there's going to be a video out tomorrow about getting the most out of your Radeon. It walks you through all your Radeon software settings, talks about all of the visual enhancements and what you can do through them, as well as just walking you through the Adrenaline software. So look for that tomorrow as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was super awesome. Huh? What do you mean, Jedi Richard? I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. Sorry it was so chaotic, but it was a lot of fun, and I absolutely wouldn't have missed it, guys. Anyway, have a great night, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye, guys.